Okay, everybody, this is the last week of e-learning, the last week of the year. So many of you guys have done such a great job. This is a video for the review of the area homework, and then you'll do a practice for circumference and area mixed together that I'll show you at the end of this. All right, and then do that assignment, and then there'll be a quiz on Thursday, just like the other quizzes. Do it on Google Form, and you're done. Okay. And then I'll have some instructions for next week. All right, so to review, uh-oh, my kids messed up my pen. Is this not gonna work? All right, area. I'm gonna have to do this with my finger. My kids messed up my pen. Circumference is pi times the diameter, okay? So just keep in mind that there's two of them, but on this worksheet, it's just area. All right, so pi times 4 squared, 50.3, round to the nearest tenth. Pi 11 squared, 380.1. All right, now here you got to cut this in half. The radius is only 7. So pi 7 squared, all right, 153.9. Again, you got to cut this one in half. I gave you a sum of each. Okay. All right, you don't need a picture. Same thing, 5 squared pi. The order doesn't matter. You know, if you put pi last or pi first, it doesn't matter. Just don't do pi squared. R squared, okay? 9.5 squared pi. Right there. All right, now you got to cut these in half. So the radius is 11 squared pi. Right there. 2 is the radius. 2 squared pi. Right there. All right, now 1 over 4 equals x over 14 squared pi. Okay. Now I used 1/4 because that's a fourth of the circle, so it's a little easier. All right, so 14 squared times 1 divided by 4. All right, 49 pi. You got to add the pi at the end. Okay, 255 over 360 equals x over 10 squared pi. Okay, that's supposed to be 10 squared pi. So 10 squared times 255 divided by 360. Get a decimal, change it to a fraction. 425 pi over 6. Okay, this is 1/6 of the circle. (16 squared pi). Okay, 16 squared times 1 divided by 6. All right, 128 pi over 3. Okay, 300 degrees is 5/6 of the circle. Okay, so 100 pi. I just squared that in my head. 10 squared is 100. Okay, so 100 times 5 divided by 6. Okay, make a fraction. With this calculator, it's just super easy. Okay, 30 over 360 equals x over 121 pi. All right, where'd that come from? 11 squared is 121. Okay, so 121 times 30 divided by 360. Decimal, make it a fraction. 121 pi over 12. Okay, 315 over 360, which I think is 3/4, equals x over 49 pi. 49 comes from 7 times 7. Okay, so 49 times 315 divided by 360, fraction, 343 over 8 pi. Okay, make sure the pi is in there and make sure you have units. Now, on these area ones, units squared. Okay, area, units squared. Circumference, okay, just units because that's length. Okay, all right. This one. All right. So this is what the quiz is going to look like, except the quiz is going to be multiple choice. Here's why I want to bring your attention to this. Okay. Find the circumference for the first 12. Okay. These are all circumference. And then it's exact same type of questions, except now it says find the area. Okay. For the next 12. All right. So it's 12 of circumference, 12 area. It's really the same thing. Okay. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions.